bet you have never heard of Todos Santos in Mexico.
What? Toto what?
Yeah, exactly. We hadn't heard of it either until we went there. Stay tuned and hear all about it.
Oh, and then stick around to the end. There's a couple added bonuses for those of you that are going to Cabo San Lucas and want some extracurricular activities to do. Stick around. All right, if you're anything like us, we had heard of Todos Santos. I had Lexi hadn't heard of it, but it's kind of like a artsy-fartsy town in Baja California. And I'm like, huh, that's pretty cool. Well, there's a bunch of artists there. They do a bunch of, obviously, art. And it's grown in popularity dramatically in the last number of years because Cabo San Lucas, quite frankly, is getting quite crowded. They have Cerritos Beach, which we probably should start there.
That was, I think, the first place we went to, isn't it?
That's right, that's right. So when you're leaving Cabo San Lucas or Cabo San Jose, when you fly into the airport, you're heading over up the freeway there to Todos Santos.
So this beach from here all the way around to the hillside is Cerritos.
Just short of Todos Santos, you're gonna run into Cerritos Beach.
Cerritos Beach.
Now, our good buddy, Randy and Teresa, they lived in Cabo San Lucas, kept telling us for years about their favorite beach. He's like, it's awesome. It's like the best beach.
It's the best beach.
Right? So we're like, all right, we gotta go. He's like, when you come down, we'll go check it out.
He's like, it's got this really cool, like, old school hotel, like up on a hill that overlooks the whole ocean. It's so cool, you gotta see it.
Oh yeah, right? And he said the waves aren't too bad, but you can like skimboard and do all sorts of different stuff. And it's kind of got this like beachy surf town, kind of laid back vibe. And then you got the sunsets there. It's really, really pretty.
The sunsets were beautiful.
Yeah.
So stunning?
No, stunning.
So we checked it out and it is really, really beautiful, really gorgeous. So, you know, definitely worth the stop in is Cerritos Beach and checking that out. Spend a little time. If you got some daylight, definitely soak in the rays.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna build up a little appetite. So you're gonna wanna head up to
town of Todos Santos.
Todos Santos, bada bing. So we got there, kind of was getting dark.
Yes.
And we were navigating our way around and remember
Perfect evening walking little city.
Yeah, well, and then we'd heard about Hotel California, right? Like,
oh yeah,
the song.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place.
Like,
right? Like it's the actual,
from, right?
Isn't that the real Hotel California?
That's the real one, yeah.
So anyway,
so
you'll see some of it here in this footage, right? And it's been there a long time. It's got some cool stuff.
Wasn't it closed when we went there? Like we couldn't really go.
Yeah, the restaurant was closed, but the bar was open.
That's right.
And then they had a bunch of really unique art stuff, which they were actually selling some of the art. And I don't know if they were selling the hotel or something was going on.
No. It was really cool.
So
like,
that was
super cool vibe in there.
Yeah, and then
I wish that we could have explored that more.
And then we kept walking around, and there was that big, which you see in Mexico all over. Every city seems to have the block lettering, all painted, vibrant colors of the city, right?
So you know where you are in case you know.
Yeah, in case you forgot, right? Because you know you have a lot of cervezas. Where am I?
I am lost.
So, anyways, we did the obligatory pose in front of the
selfie shot.
That's right. Oh, Todos Santos. So, and then right across the street from that sign, believe it or not, and I think there's like a little Catholic school or something, but right across the street was like a city civics
like
kind of center or park center or something like that. And they had some really cool statues. In fact, you remember that?
They're like made 100% of like all kinds of scrap metal, like nails.
Oh
and
my gosh, awesome. Yeah.
Like painted and beautiful, like made into actual structures. I think one of them was a cactus and then another one was like a Pegasus or something, right?
Yeah, good memory. Yeah, absolutely. And we got some good footage of that. And you know, those are like the wings, if I remember, were leftover screws and nails. And I mean, you're just like, wow, this is really creative. This is pretty artsy fartsy.
Very artistic. Yes. Yes.
So, and then we found that restaurant that was all lit up, and doggone it if the name doesn't escape me, but we'll put it in the footage here.
Oh, yes.
But boy, was it a really cool experience eating there and how decorated it was with those lamps. You love those lamps.
Oh my gosh. It was so cool. Very like kind of bohemian feel, right?
Yes,
It
yes.
was awesome.
That was
Loved
fun. And you're upstairs in the balcony, kind of looking over the city lights and all that, and having your chips and guac
The
and
drinks
your
were
drinks.
delicious.
The
I think I had like a blended margarita. Of some
mango
kind.
margarita is my go-to. I like
So
that.
good.
So that was really good.
Yep.
And then that kind of concluded the night of Todos Santos. We headed back down towards Cabo San Lucas and Cabo San Jose. And then another night, which you want to do it before night, I guess pre-sunset, is you definitely want to do a sunset cruise. You know, because Cabo San Lucas, you see the rocks and the arches and all that. That's what it's known for, one of the big things. Well, they do sunset cruises. And we've heard about these for years. And our friends are like, oh my gosh, next time you come down. Randy and Teresa, love you guys. They're like, okay, we've got to do a sunset cruise. We actually did a sunset cruise without Randy and Teresa.
What?
I know, they'd been so good about like telling us that we needed to do one, and they were really like encouraging us and let's go do one. And then we ended up not doing it with them, and we did it with a different group of people.
I know. Yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. Sorry, we'll have to do another one with it. But anyway, if you go down there, make sure you plan to do a sunset cruise. Because you'll see in the footage, some of these sunsets, when that sun is shining and you get those oranges and pinks, and you know, there's something about a desert.
Like the sunset right now. It's beautiful.
Oh, nothing like this, right? Like, no, when you get that dust in the sky from the desert and it just goes purple
like
and
that,
pink and
there was
orange
like that
and
view of those like islands or something that was on the sunset cruise, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like beautiful rocks or something. What was that? That everybody on the cruise was like, oh, this is the picture that everyone wants. Do you remember?
Yeah, baby, that's the arches.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the arch.
What it is. It's the arches. It's the arches. I'm like, what picture is it that everyone
I was
wants?
like, honestly, I'm like, wait a minute.
Sorry,
did
I'm
you
only
miss
half
what we were
here.
just talking about?
I'm only half paying attention.
My
I'm trying to
love.
focus on not falling over my feet right now. It's very hard to walk and talk.
That was funny. I'm like, wait, is she pulling my leg right now? Like, seriously?
I'm like, what was it?
What were those? The rocks and the... Anyway.
I'm really not an airhead, I swear.
No, she's not. So anyway, so that's on the list. And then another thing is, if you're a golfer, honestly, the greater Cabo San Lucas and Cabo San Jose area has some really nice courses. The challenge, I would say, is they're very pricey. It's very expensive down there. So be prepared to drop some serious coin if you're gonna play at these you know, nice courses. And some of them, honestly, you cannot go play them unless you're staying at one of the hotels that's on their property. Otherwise, it ain't happening. Like, right? So just keep that in mind. But some of the golf courses are just really, really beautiful and fun to play, and you get ocean views and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, so there you go, guys. Those are some fun things to do. Todos Santos, if I remember, is about a 45-minute to an hour drive north of Cabo San Lucas. And then you break it up, stop at Cerritos Beach and so on.
Okay, so are you gonna tease them about that restaurant that they should check out in Cabo?
Oh, talking about food, you definitely want to check out our food video that we've posted about Chambao.
That's it, Chambao. Oh
wow,
my gosh.
you want to talk about a restaurant experience.
Don't tell them about it. They have to go watch it.
Yeah, but it is nothing like they even can imagine.
It's not just food.
It's an experience.
Yeah. It's like you're paying to
go check out the video.
Be entertained.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's a whole evening of entertainment.
It's quite pricey, I will tell you. Worth the view of our video to determine if it's something you want to do. But it may be worth saving up for ahead of time and going, you know what? You only do that, once in a lifetime or whatever.
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice.
Or maybe more.
I don't know. It's worth it. Anyway, guys, hey, thanks for supporting our channel. As you know, Lexi and I are pretty serious about growing it and growing more fans and interacting with more of you. Lexi and her coffee money.
Yep.
Yeah. Buy Lexi a coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, we have a goal, the first goal to get to 1,000 subscribers.
In case you're wondering, I drink like 6 to 8 cups a day.
Actually, that's very true. She drinks it like, if she had an intravenous coffee, she'd be a happy lady. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for supporting our channel. Go check out our other Cabo San Lucas videos. You want a great place to stay? The Hyatt Ziva, all inclusive. Go check out our review on that video. It's quite extensive.
All right, guys. See you guys
Take care.
next time.
Bye-bye.